First birth. Mary gave birth to me in a long and painful act. Questions. Questions are asked to find answers. That's a reason why science is so successful and have changed the development of the human to an extent. Whether this is in general or in specific cases, positively or negatively regarded as never something before. While others just talk and nothing but talk, and believe and nothing but believe, science struggles to find answers. How ironic that just the natural science work with methods such as verification and falsification, only know theories, models, hypotheses and such like, absolute knowledge becomes negated. Answers have much in common with ours. Possibilities. There's an ocean of possibilities. Flames. The door opens. I see the flames. They push me into it. Flames. The room is filled with them. They consume me and my ineffable thoughts in endless agony. Flames. Religion. If I were religious, I would, I believe, be a mystic. Principle. Everything that can happen will happen, no matter how unlikely it is. Gratitude. Should I be grateful? Grateful to those who give their lives therefore that I can live mine worthless life. Life can be so meaningful what they have done to free the guilty of the most heinous crimes never be forgotten. Forgotten? Devil. You don't have to knock on my door. You wait a long time. In me, not so deep, waiting for. Conspiracy theory. They make no sense. That's how encartment only asks questions, but in fact only spreads insinuations. One should once kick probably in a little scumbag's nuts. Crucifixion. The Christians hate the Jews for the crucifixion. Honestly, that's not to overbid at absurdity. Have you ever thought to thank the Jews? Considering that they have done that on what your religion based? But maybe you don't have to understand everything in a sense that this simply makes no sense. Original sin. A silly construct. I'm responsible for my actions, not for that of past generations. Nevertheless, one should not forget them, because they show me to what deeds I will be able once. The scientific thought. Natural laws are universal qualifications. They can't be proven. They are considered true until a contradiction shows or they can be refuted. A smart idea not to search for the final, eternal truth, but to refine the temporality of the validity of qualifications to the principle. Phase. Unsatisfactory. Knowledge. Unattainable. Transcendent entity. Unacceptable. True faith. Maybe. Should I just once, very easily, me, for the beginning. Aims. The aim is the aim. Everything else is to stray and to stumble around. Without to achieve an aim at least now and then, the existence of human beings is unthinkable. If you have aims but never achieve one, this means agony or even madness. You have to achieve aims. The thought of a runner who runs and runs and runs and runs but never reached the aim. He will at some point collapse with exhaustion and probably die. Aims have much in common with ours. The word for world is forest. As a child I ran in the forest through barely visible remains of buildings, innocent and unexpecting, still. Let the filthy Bolshevik shot and 5 more, our commander shouted, mad with anger. 6 men? The mine will not be pleased. I knew that I had said something stupid. The old man got now finally into a rage, and everybody knew that he was serious. And if I have to shoot all by hand, I will teach this vermin what it means to serve a German master. No command I will, of course, do by hand. And it was always good to brown-nose the old man, and finally the Bolsheviks thought they served it as well, and the others anyway. Commander, commander, the Yank. I was completely out of breath. Damn, how long it will still last to bury the Bolsheviks? The old man had a shitty mood, clear. If the Yank would catch us, we would be off. He would definitely hang on the rope. They defend themselves, commander. Shit Bolsheviks. They still really had something like a will to live in itself. Well, of course, had heard that the Yanks move closer. Think probably indeed that this even only one of them would witness alive. Then just shoot the rest before you bury them. When the Yanks come, I want that all kicked the bucket. Consequently, he was the old man. He did not want to leave something for the Yanks. Perhaps he only wanted to make sure that in any case none of the Bolsheviks still could open wide his communist yap if. Of course, commander, faithful until the end. A few of them bump off before I would have absconded me, why not? Today I stand in front of a memorial. Can anybody see the light where the morn meets the dew and the tide is rise? Did you realize no one can see inside your view? Did you realize for why this sight belongs to you? Portishead, strangers. I have never asked, and I never will ask, if the story of my grandfather is true, why he did have to go to the Eastern Front. It's not important whether it is right, it gives me hope, a deceptive, false and dishonest. Through the glory of life I will scatter on the floor, disappointed and sore, and in my thoughts I have bleed for the riddles I've been fed. Another lie moves over. Portishead, the rib. Ursula K. Le Guin. Thank you for listening.